Yep. Can you share with us some of the horror stories that you've seen in businesses or even in the industry that people need to look out for?
Yeah, well, look, I mean, the thing is, being in small caps means you're probably not as well known.
Yeah.
And what it means is you're probably not as well covered by stockbrokers and researchers and so forth. So, I joked about the Wild West. It's not really like the Wild West at all, but there is the scope for you to potentially tell a story in a small cap space that actually may be a little Pinocchio-esque. And so what that means is that you can create a hype or a sort of environment around your stock price that means that maybe there's not as much substance to the claims, and you can drive the share price higher and sell some of the stock, and there are owners' interests at play rather than fund managers and shareholders' interests at play. So in other words, you've got to be very careful around the people you trust, around the industries that you think you understand, and the example there being, if you are a doctor and are medically trained, you probably understand biotech and those related products. I'm, as I said, the son of a butcher from country New South Wales. So I always try and think about things in a very simple way and understand it as, if you have a very unique medical product, then I can look at that product and I can understand it and I can try and dimension the market. But if that product needs FDA approval and the risk is that you will get a yes or a no, and I sit there and go, I need to protect my investors' capital, it's a bit like going to the casino and putting it on red or on black. If it turns out that they get FDA approval and it goes boom, happy days. But if it's black, then you lose a big chunk of your dough.
Yeah.
And so there are a lot of instances in small caps where the product is unique and different and potentially can explode in opportunity, and you can make a lot of money.
Yep.
There are opportunities where you can say, no, I won't take that. I'll sit back, I'll wait until the product is commercialised, and then I'll be an investor.
Yep.
Because there'll be revenue, there'll be costs associated with that, there'll be profit, it'll turn into cash, and I can, back to what we had said previously. Yep. And then there are companies where, clearly, in some cases they were financial stocks, Babcock and Brown, Allco, these were hugely fast-growing financial services businesses that were backed by assets that had valuations that didn't support the underlying business, and both exploded.
Yep.
And so you tend to get a lot more train wrecks in small caps.
Yeah.
And so having a manager that's able to sort of step back and go, I trust that management team, I don't trust that management team, because capital protection is paramount. And sometimes, as in the case of, and it's a big cap, but CSL, the blood...
wasn't always a big cap.
No, it was a small cap, absolutely right. But it's over $300 a share, right? But you could have bought that at $13 at its low point. Now, let's say you missed the low point. It's a great business with a great market opportunity that's really well run, that's continued to grow. You could have bought it at $20. You could have also bought it at $50, right? So people who go, oh, small caps, I've got to get on or otherwise I'll miss it. No. Be patient, be calm, worry about your capital. If something is a fantastic and brilliant stock, it will continue to outperform over a long period of time because it will penetrate a market, it will grow volume, it will grow price, and it will make you a lot of money. So being the first person in the queue for the iPhone 20 might mean it's got a few glitches, so you don't have to be the first investor into a story, is what I'm saying, because you can dust your dough.